How to set schedules and configure daylight harvesting. Schedules allow users to program lighting changes for specific dates and times. This feature can be applied to individual lights, groups, or scenes. Step 1. Creating a schedule. To create a schedule, navigate to the More page in the app and select Schedule. Press the plus button in the upper right corner to create a new schedule. Enter a name for the schedule, for example, On, and press OK to continue. Now you'll need to associate the schedule. Choose whether you want the schedule to control individual lights, groups, or scenes. Set the time and date. On the Schedule Edit screen, press Set Time to choose the preferred date and time for the schedule. Repeating schedules. If you want the schedule to repeat, toggle the Repeat switch and select the days of the week you want it to recur. For example, Monday through Friday. Step 2. Setting fade time and saving the schedule. Fade time determines how quickly the lights come on or go off according to the schedule. You can adjust this time. Default is 5 seconds by selecting the Fade Time option and setting your preference. Press Done when complete. Enable or disable the schedule. Once your schedule is set, you can enable or disable it by toggling the switch on the right-hand side. The lights will flash to confirm when the schedule is applied. Step 3. Editing or deleting a schedule. To delete a schedule, swipe left on the schedule and press the red Delete button. Then confirm by pressing Delete. The lights will flash to confirm the schedule has been removed. If you want to edit a schedule, go back to the Schedule page. Select the schedule and adjust the time, associated lights, groups, or scenes as needed. Chapter 2. Configuring daylight harvesting. Daylight harvesting is a feature that automatically dims lights based on the amount of natural daylight available in a space. This helps save energy by reducing the need for artificial lighting during the day. In this chapter, we'll guide you through enabling and configuring daylight harvesting in the Genio app, including manual and automatic settings. Step 1. Enabling daylight harvesting. Daylight harvesting is disabled by default. To enable it, follow these steps. 1. Ensure that your light fixtures are equipped with photosensors. If no sensor is installed, do not enable daylight harvesting, as the lights may dim randomly due to the system's inability to detect ambient light levels. 2. Navigate to Auto Calibration. Open the More page in the Genio app and scroll to the Auto Calibration section. Activating daylight harvesting. You will see your test group or current lighting setup displayed. Enable daylight harvesting by toggling the switch. This allows the system to automatically adjust brightness based on ambient light. Step 2. Once daylight harvesting is enabled, you can configure 3 main parameters to customize how your lights respond to daylight. 1. Minimum dim percentage. This sets the minimum brightness level that the light will dim to when daylight increases. Set it higher if you want the lights to remain bright, or lower if you want to save more energy. Note: you cannot set the value lower than the low-end trim setting, which controls the absolute minimum brightness of the lights. 2. Delay time. This controls how long the lights wait to dim down after detecting more daylight. Set a higher delay time if you want the lights to hold their current brightness longer, even after ambient light increases. 3. Dimming speed. This determines how quickly the lights will dim in response to changing daylight levels. Set a higher dimming speed for a gradual transition or a lower speed for quicker dimming. Step 3. Selecting dimming strategies. Genio offers 3 predefined dimming strategies: soft, mild, and aggressive, as well as a custom option for fine-tuning. Soft. Suitable for spaces like offices or lounges where gradual dimming is ideal. The minimum daylight harvesting level is set to 50%. Mild. Best for open offices, classrooms, or meeting rooms. The minimum dimming level is set to 30%. Aggressive. Ideal for areas such as storage rooms or warehouses. Lights can dim down to the low-end trim level, 1 to 10%. Custom option. Choose Custom to manually adjust parameters for specific photocell sensors, both indoor and outdoor. The default on-off threshold is set between 10 and 60, but users can modify these thresholds to fit their needs. Step 4. Running auto-calibration. Auto-calibration measures the amount of daylight entering the room and adjusts the artificial lighting accordingly. To run auto-calibration, 1. Press the Start button in the auto-calibration section. 2. The lights will cycle on and off several times as the system measures the daylight and adjusts the lighting to the desired levels. Once the calibration process is complete, the lights will automatically adjust their brightness based on the daylight conditions in the space. Step 5. Manually setting on-off thresholds. If auto-calibration fails or you prefer more control, you can manually input the on-off thresholds. Press the Send button to manually set the foot candle values for the on and off thresholds, bypassing auto-calibration. This is useful when there is too much ambient light or the auto-calibration process fails. Step 6. Troubleshooting calibration. If calibration fails, the lights will quick flash. This could be due to excessive ambient light or an incorrect sensor setting. Retry calibration under different lighting conditions or use manual input to directly control the on-off thresholds. Best practices for daylight harvesting. Consider ambient light. When setting up daylight harvesting, account for the amount of natural light entering the space. Choose an appropriate dimming strategy: soft, mild, aggressive, to ensure comfortable lighting while saving energy. Manual versus auto-calibration. If auto-calibration isn't giving the desired results, manually inputting thresholds provides more precise control over how your lights react to daylight. With Genio, managing lighting has never been easier.